Ladies and gentlemen, the internet is in full meltdown mode because something wild just happened. And no, not even Zeus Network could have come up with this one. In a twist nobody saw coming, boxing champ Claressa Shields just announced she's pregnant. But here's the real shocker. The man people believe is the father? None other than Remy Ma's longtime partner, the man known for being loyal to the core, Papoose. Yes, you heard that right. Claressa, known as the GOAT of women's boxing, went public with her baby news. And according to people close to Remy Ma, she was absolutely devastated when she saw it. Some even claim she collapsed. Let's take a second to really think about this. Wasn't Remy Ma just trying to get back on her feet after that mess with Easy the Block Captain? Didn't she recently go live on Instagram crying and talking about healing and moving forward with her life? Now suddenly this. How is she supposed to react when the boxing queen walks in and allegedly takes her man and her spotlight in one hit? Is Claressa actually pregnant, or is this just a huge PR stunt? And where was Papoose when she went live? Because what's unfolding right now is more than just messy. It's a high-stakes betrayal. It all went down on what seemed like a calm Sunday. Gossip blogs were quiet, people were scrolling through TikTok, and then boom, Claressa dropped a bomb on Instagram Live. This wasn't a subtle tweet or a shade-filled post. It was a full-on baby bump reveal. She stood in front of a mirror, gently holding her belly, wearing a tight black dress, with the caption, "Strongest punch I've ever landed. Coming soon. Collision. Blessed. Family first. Over $60,000. People were watching, and in the background you could clearly hear a man's voice. Fans were convinced it was Papoose. Comments were disabled. The live ended after 5 minutes. But the damage? Already done. Within minutes, Twitter lit up. Some fans were in shock, others were already drawing connections. "That sounded like Papoose," one person wrote. "Remy better not get online today. Protect your peace, sis," another said. The streets were talking fast. Meanwhile, insiders claimed Remy Ma was completely caught off guard. Word is, she had just finished recording a podcast where she opened up about protecting her peace and moving forward in life. She opened her phone, saw the announcement, and allegedly collapsed. One assistant even said Remy kept whispering, "Not her, anybody but her." Now here's where it gets deeper. This isn't just about a pregnancy. There's history here, years of tension. Claressa and Remy have had issues before. Back in 2019, Claressa tweeted that most female rappers couldn't last 2 minutes in a real fight. Remy clapped back with, "Good thing I use bars, not gloves." That exchange wasn't just internet banter, they unfollowed each other after that. Fast forward to 2023, Claressa and Papoose were spotted together at a media event. At the time, they said it was business-related, just friends. But now, with a baby on the way, people aren't buying it. It got even messier when fans pulled screenshots from Claressa's private IG stories. One slide showed a man wearing the exact same watch and ring Papoose had on in his recent post. Fans zoomed in, ran side-by-sides, even used software to match the visuals. Many were convinced that was him. Remy's team stayed quiet. No official statements, no posts. But someone claiming to be close to her, allegedly her stylist cousin, posted and quickly deleted a tweet that read, "You don't know betrayal until you watch your man cheer for another woman's miracle." Then people started questioning the timing. That baby bump wasn't small. "Sis looks 5 months along," some said. "She's been pregnant. She waited for the perfect time to make it public." So now fans are asking, was this a setup? Did Claressa wait for Remy to finally find peace just to hit her where it hurts? The internet quickly picked sides. Team Claressa wrote, "She got the man, the moment, the baby. She's winning without even throwing a punch." Team Remy hit back hard. "There's no win in stealing someone's husband. That's not strength. That's selfishness." And the man in the middle? Papoose. Silent. No comment. His only post? A black screen on his story with one word. Timing. That's it. Just timing. Nobody knows what it means, but everyone's speculating. Later that night, a burner Twitter account released a 37-second voice recording, supposedly from someone close to Claressa. In it, a man, allegedly Papoose, says, "I tried to explain it wasn't like that. I didn't mean for it to go public." Then Claressa's voice cuts in, "You better figure it out because I'm not hiding forever. And neither is this baby." As if that wasn't enough. Tiki, remember her? The woman once accused of sliding into Papoose's DMs went live on Instagram, holding a wine glass, laughing. "I tried to tell y'all he wasn't loyal, but y'all called me the side chick. Guess it wasn't me after all. Congrats, Claressa. I guess." Then came another twist. A second burner account dropped screenshots from what they claimed was Remy Ma's private group chat. In one message, she allegedly said, "This wasn't a surprise. It was planned. She waited until I was okay again. This was an attack. Papoose didn't even warn me." Fans took that quote, "This was a hit, not a surprise," and ran wild with it. Memes, fake shirts, even boxing posters with Remy and Claressa facing off. One said, "You got hands, but I got heartbreak." Then out of nowhere, Fat Joe popped up on IG Live. He sat in a dark room with jazz music playing and said, "Loyalty ain't what it used to be. If y'all knew what I know, you'd be crying for her, not laughing at her." People lost it. Finally, Remy Ma broke her silence. No words, no video. Just a black and white photo of her standing in front of a cracked mirror, captioned, "You lose battles when you trust fake soldiers." Chills. And Claressa? She didn't let it slide. A few hours later, she posted on Twitter, "I'm not a side chick. I'm the whole championship belt." Mic drop. Over 1 million views in a few hours. Bloggers and fans are still picking sides. Even battle rappers are chiming in. Easy the Block captain posted a cryptic message, "Loyalty only lasts till the E." Next live. So now the big question isn't whether Claressa is pregnant. It's whether this entire thing was planned from the start. With all the clues, the timing, the ring, the watch, the voice notes, the silence, it's starting to look like this was never just an accident. It was a takedown. And poor Remy, she's caught in the middle of it all, trying to survive the storm, and by the looks of it, the worst might still be on the way. Remy Ma's world was falling apart, and Claressa Shields was out here glowing with confidence, baby bump and all. But the drama wasn't just online shade or trending memes, it was real, and it hit hard. Behind the scenes, things were moving fast. Sources close to Remy said she hired a legal team within 2 days of Claressa's explosive Instagram live. Not to sue for lies or even question paternity. This was about protecting her brand. Just days earlier, Remy was getting ready to drop a major fashion collaboration with a well-known urban clothing brand. The launch was supposed to include flashy visuals, a Times Square billboard, and big promo rollouts. But the minute Claressa's pregnancy news hit the internet, everything came to a stop. The brand backed out, reportedly calling the situation a risk to their image. Basically, Remy's personal drama had turned into a business nightmare. And it didn't stop there. Rumors began to swirl that Remy was thinking about walking away from a new women-led podcast backed by Spotify. Not because she couldn't handle the spotlight, but because one of the guests was rumored to be none other than Claressa Shields. Talk about awkward. Just when people thought things couldn't get messier, gossip blogs dropped another bombshell. Remy allegedly filed for a protective order, but not against Claressa. The target was said to be someone from Papoose's inner circle. The internet lost it. No names were confirmed, but fans had theories. Some blamed a new assistant for pulling Papoose and Claressa closer. Others pointed fingers at a publicist, possibly leaking stories to control the narrative. One wild claim even suggested someone sent Remy a fake ultrasound just to mess with her head. That's not drama. That's emotional warfare. Meanwhile, Claressa was thriving. Her pregnancy brought in new deals, including a maternity activewear line, a Netflix series pitch, and even a podcast series reportedly called Heavyweight Heartbreaks. She was cashing in, both in the ring and online. Remy's silence spoke volumes. Papoose was still nowhere to be found, but Twitter was loud and the fans were picking sides. This wasn't just a love triangle, it was a public takedown. And from the looks of it, the storm was just beginning.